The story begins with King Shantanu of Hastinapur and Satyavati, the daughter of a fisherman king, sharing a serene moment on a royal raft. King Shantanu expresses his feeling to Satyavati that she provides him peace and makes him feel relaxed, especially after dealing with all the chaos he has to handle as a king. And while they are having this conversation, a large golden fish suddenly emerges from the water and catches their attention. And being the daughter of a fisherman king, Satyavati tries to catch the fish. King Shantanu tries to help her, but she refuses the help as she wants to do this task alone. And after a long struggle and bleeding palms, Satyavati finally captures the fish. On the other side of the story, we see a small village in Hastinapur is attacked by a group of demonic beings. They begin to burn down the village and they hold the villagers captive, when suddenly a brave warrior named Devvrat comes for their rescue. He fights the demon leader and asks him the reason behind attacking this village. The demon leader answers that some villagers are cutting down the trees and stealing resources from the demon land. Devvrat says, "If that is true, then I promise you that hereafter villagers will not enter in the demon territory, and demons should also do the same." And he requests the demon leader to free the villagers. And as the demons start to release the captured villagers, King Shantanu arrives there with his army and he threatens to kill the demons. But Devvrat intervenes. He informs the king that the demons have already surrendered and agreed to release the villagers. King Shantanu questions Devvrat that who gave you the authority to decide that, and he orders him to introduce himself. King Shantanu further says that there is only one route for these demons to pass, and he and his army are blocking that route. So how they are going to get out of here? Devvrat smiles and he shoots an arrow in the sky, which multiplies to millions of arrows, and he uses them to stop the flow of Ganga river, creating a path so the demons can walk away. Watching all this, King Shantanu gets emotional and shocked at the same time. He asks Devvrat, "How did you manage to stop the flow of Ganga river?" And suddenly Ganga herself appears and she says, "How could a mother say no to her own son?" Ganga informs Shantanu that he is the father of Devvrat. 25 years ago, Ganga left with their son by making a promise that one day she will come back with him as King Shantanu's successor and Hastinapur's future king. Ganga further says that Devvrat is trained and mentored by Lord Parshuram, who is known for his righteousness and impeccable fighting skills, and Devvrat is worthy in every way to be the next king of Hastinapur. Seeing each other after 25 years, both Shantanu and Devvrat gets emotional. Before leaving, Ganga tells Devvrat that now onwards the only purpose of your life is to serve your father and the people of Hastinapur. Devvrat promises to serve Shantanu faithfully for the rest of his life and to protect the health, wealth and the lives of people of Hastinapur. The next morning, King Shantanu meets Satyavati and shares with her that today is the happiest day of his life. He joyfully announces her the good news that his son has returned after 25 years. He tells her that 25 years ago when he asked Ganga to marry him, she agreed, but under one condition, that Shantanu would never ask any questions about her actions. And when their son was born, she left with him by making a promise that one day she would return with him. Shantanu invites Satyavati to Devvrat's welcome ceremony as the Prince of Hastinapur. Shantanu further says that soon I will announce Devvrat the king, and after that I will relieve myself from all the responsibilities to spend the rest of my life with you as a Queen Mother of Hastinapur. Satyavati responds, "Queen Mother is someone whose son is entitled to the throne. If Devvrat becomes the king, then my title would be King's stepmother, not the Queen Mother. And rather living in Hastinapur as someone's stepmother, I would prefer living here in the forest because my self-respect is very dear to me. And I would only live with you in Hastinapur if you promise me to make my future son the next king of Hastinapur." Shantanu denies her demand by saying that I cannot relinquish Devvrat's right and hand them over to your future son. Satyavati says, "Your Majesty, I was not even aware about Devvrat's existence until now, but when you promised to make me the queen, my future children were automatically granted the rights to become the prince and princess of Hastinapur. Shantanu says, that day the greed of golden fish eventually led your palms to bleed, and this greed for the throne will make the heart bleed. And that's it for the video, guys. Stay tuned for the next installment of our story by subscribing to our channel. Thanks for watching.